Hey guys, this is your boy Markcoos, and welcome back to the Markcoos reign at Arsenal. Now, as you can see, this is just a little match between Arsenal and Zenit St. Petersburg, from which it was me just sending the match. It was coach mode. I couldn't really be bored playing a match. I was just wanted to get some gameplay, and this match ends 0-0. That's all I've got to say. There were not many. Wasn't really anything really special. It's just a random part of the match. But basically this is the only match in the episode which I don't even get to play, which is a bit ridiculous. Sorry for the burps, I've just had my dinner, so yes. But as you can see, this is a match which was roughly at the end of the season, which I couldn't be bored playing, and it was basically just like a extra match really. But yeah, this episode, like I just said, it only has one match in it, which is this one, because I'm basically focusing on contract renewals and transfers and all that. And two big players are bought, one player is sold, another player wants to leave, he's a local crazy man, and the other player is, well, he's got a big bid in for him, and you'll see that all in these roughly 13 minutes? I'll say 14 minutes. 14 minutes. But as you can see, 0-0, 9 shots, 3 on target for me, 5 shots, 3 on target for Zenit, and I had less possession, but well, the computer had less possession. My coach, he's absolutely shocking and getting sacked in the summer. No, he's not really, because I don't think I have any money. But as you can see, I'm into the summer now. It's June, and the new season hasn't officially started yet because it doesn't start until July. I think it's something like that, or it doesn't start until August. But there's no matches. There'll be matches in the next episode of the friendly matches against not Galatasaray, because I skip out this match because I wanted to get the transfers done. But as you can see, time is slowly but surely passing by. A week's already passed. Nothing's happening. What was I talking about? You'll see what I'm talking about. Like, there's some hectic transfer business going on. I really should have stopped it about now to go check out the transfer listing, but I went, nah, couldn't be bored. But yeah, this sort of video is a bit about what am I looking for my next season. I want to win the Champions League. I want to win a treble. Actually, I just want to win I want to keep the Barclays Premier League and win the Champions League. I want to win the Champions League just for everything. But as you can see, you have an update on our franchises, and a transfer window will be opening today. So some players will be farewell bidding the team. Giroud or Xavi, Gervinho is leaving because I just transferred him because I hate him, and Coquelin is leaving on a loan to Lorient, I think. So they're all leaving, and I was like, alright, let's go look in the transfer in the not favourites, but it's like a list of targets. And it gave like Friedel, Langerak. I was like, Langerak, pretty decent backup goalkeeper, may or may not be buying him, but I mean, Szczesny's more or less pretty good. I think it's Marco Rensing, he's a pretty decent player. I'm just looking for a list like Bonucci, not a bad defender, plays for Juventus. I really need a new centre back. I only have 3 at the current moment who are actually good. Mikel will eventually get there, so I started transfer negotiations with Bonucci, like Rito Ziegler, De Sena, Segui, Lichtsteiner, Rossi, Raphael from Manchester United. I was like, right back. I mean, Sanya was playing absolutely shocking at the end of the season. I mean, Darren Fletcher there, Sheru, Lampard, and then there's Ozil, and I was like, holy crap, Ozil, 88 overall. Ozil, I'm buying him, he's going to be mine. Kaka, I was thinking about maybe buying him for experience. Seedorf as well. Zuzak, Munier, Bajrami, Dia, Cuenca, I was thinking of maybe buying him, maybe replacement for someone, maybe? Nah. Romadal, nah. Drogba, I'm not going to buy. But, yeah, I'm not going to buy Drogba, he's like 34 now, so it's a bit ridiculous, but, went into my youth team, as you can see, and I'm just looking for the players, and like, there's Zek in here, who's pretty good, a Bulgarian player, and like Randall, like this guy, I thought, he's alright, but look at his stats for a 16-year-old, I think? No, an 18-year-old, 6'9" overall. His stats are absolutely amazing. Got one touch play, seems to be at an early age. And I was like, Randall, he's definitely joining. So Randall's joining. I could have got Sidoris, but I thought, nah, I'll keep just going with my normal team. So Randall will be joining. Bradshaw, I was thinking about. And I just looked through my list. I think this is a transfer list, I think. So there's Mangala, who I added to my favourites because I like Mangala. And there are other players who are like here and there, like not bad, like the likes of Abenzur and Benera, and even Johnny Evans, but Nicholas Bentner's there as well. Bentner, he's crap. Harvey Garcia as well, but I don't really want him. Randall's joined up with the squad, and that's all fine and dandy. And I'm just looking for the squad now. You see, Chesney is being looked at by a couple of players. Shawnee is being looked at by a couple of teams as well. Gibbs is being looked at by PSG, Valencia, someone else. And Arteta is being contacted by Bayern Munich. Walcott's being looked at by Chelsea, Tottenham, and Juventus. Podolski's being looked at by a couple of teams. Giroud's being looked at by Real Madrid. Mikel hasn't really been looked at either. Neither has Jenkinson, if I'm correct. But Mikel really has improved quite a lot. So has Jenkinson. Thierry Henry, I'm thinking about maybe just getting rid of because he didn't really play last season, to be fair, and after the acquisition of in this episode, he won't really get any time at all. So I think I put Thierry on the transfer list. Doesn't really need to be here anymore. I'm trying to make my own legacy. Chamberlain's not really being looked at. He's a really good player, so Chamberlain will be staying. Ramsey will stay. Mertesacker, he's not going anywhere. Wilshere, he's an 88 in attacking midfield, 90 in centre midfield. Don't really care. Don't really care. I'm not making him leave. Wilshere will stay. Shaw will be staying. De Hertfeld will be staying. The Icefeld, I'm not sure about yet. Like, I will keep my eye on him. I put a Rosicky on the transfer list. He is 31 now. He's a bit old. Sanya as well, I think I add to the transfer list eventually. Fabianski I add to the transfer list because he's not being played at all. Same with Abu Diaby, but Diaby I may or may not like put him back on. Oh, I do. I don't even put him on the transfer list. My bad. I put Diaby on it. There's Randall and there's Coquelin, who's on loan to Dynamo Zagreb. And I look out and see that what's his name? Adam Johnson's here. He's an 86 overall at Sunderland, and I was like, Adam Johnson not bad at all. So thinking about Adam Johnson, I'm thinking about Sacco from Wolves, Higuain from Real Madrid, and Toni Kroos from Bayern Munich. So I had a possible move for Ozil, reached an agreement, and Royce has sustained a minor injury. And I was like, alright then. So still in negotiations for only these three players. No one else at the current moment. But look at what Ozil wants. Real Madrid want 57 million for him. I have 143 million. I think got 60 million or 70 million profit. So I try and adjust the terms. I'm like, yeah, I'm not paying you 57 million for him. He's a good player, but you won't get rid of him. So I put it down to 37, roughly 40, and they went, your attempt to sign Ozil has been down. And we received a bid for Arteta, and we got a move for Cuenca. Arteta, Bayern Munich went for 41 million, and I was like, I want a little bit more money. I mean, he is 30, he's nearly 90 overall, but I wanted a little bit more money, maybe 50 million, maybe? But yeah, this is when I haven't really done a lot of transfer recently, but I think start negotiations with Real Madrid for Higuain, because I really need a new striker. I don't really need a new striker at all, but I end up, Cuenca, Barcelona want 15 million for him. Not happening on my watch. I only pay at least 12, maybe even 11. And I'm not paying more than that, but I will give him a nice contract, but I'm not giving Barcelona too much money, because there's still Fabregas off me after we had stolen him. But Cuenca, unsuccessful, and received 2 bids for our players. We agreed in terms of Juventus for Bonucci. I was like Arteta 87 and 47 million, Podolski 25 million from Barcelona, and I was like, Arteta, I want more money. Basically, I was like 50. I'll give you. I think it was 50. I think I put up to 50. Yeah, 50 million, and I'm sure they refused and they don't want to pay this. And I was like, but Podolski, I end up actually agreeing. I adjust it now, but I end up agreeing and getting rid of him because he's a good player, and other than his Rabona last season, he did score a couple important goals for me. But he's, for 30 million, I can go out and buy likes of Ozil. I mean, Jesus Christ, like 30 million can go towards Ozil. So, of course, I'm still looking at Ozil. I'm not going to get rid of him. Bonucci, Juventus want 38 million for him. That is not happening on my watch. I try and put it down to 32 million. But to be fair, the centre back position is quite strong. The likes of De Hertfeld, Mikel, Vermaelen, Koscielny, and Mertesacker, with Jenkinson also being able to play there. So I think our right back is more my sort of style of who I actually need to play. But Ozil, I really want Ozil. Ozil's absolutely awesome. And they were unable to agree on a deal for Arteta. We received another bid for Podolski, and we've received a thing for Bonucci. But as you see, you know by now that I have handed in a transfer request. Prick. But as you see, Podolski, he's desperate for a move to Barcelona, and I gave it to him for 32 million. I think, yeah, 32,699,000. Podolski has signed with Barcelona, and I've lost him. But Bonucci, I'm not willing to pay 32 million for him. He's a good backup centre back, but I'm not paying 32 million for a centre back. who the hell do you think I am? So I put it down to 29,999, and I was like, maybe 29,999, and they were like possible terms. I mean, try and get Adam Johnson because I wanted him for of course the left mid spot that Podolski will be vacating. And I put it down to 25 million now down for Bonucci, and they go as unsuccessful. They want more money, but possible terms again over movement for Ozil. They want 57 million again, and I just go, I adjusted again, but I'm like, I'm not going to put it down to 37, I'm not going to do something stupid. I put it down to 53, maybe 52, and I'd like, nah, I won't change anything about salary, and I just leave it. But I also go out and start negotiations with Kroos, because Kroos is a great player, and they've agreed with terms for a potential deal for Ozil, 53,666, and I buy him. 53 million, he is the new transfer target at Arsenal, and I bought him. He's the most money I've spent on a player. He's got the number 9 shirt, which changes to 22 later on in the episode. But as you see, you just don't know how special a day it is for me today. If it was a dream to play for Arsenal, and now I am living it. Thanks for coming, everyone. He is an absolute beast, and I love this presentation. I just love it so much. I mean, come on, look at that. Look at that, kicking the ball up. It's like a proper presentation for an amazing player. Who will be playing left midfield in my 4-4-2 formation. Yes, I'm changing formation from 4-3-3 to 4-4-2, and it'll be Royce and Giroud up front, and Podolski, Ozil on the left hand side, so a German for a German, and Ozil's joined up with the squad, and Higuain, possibly for Higuain, 54 million. I'm not giving Real Madrid 100 million over the summer just for 2 of their players. I mean, Higuain's a good player, he's got really accurate shots, but I moved it down to 49 million, and I think I end up giving him a little bit less money, 1 million less on his salary. And as you can see, here's the team of Chesney, Gibbs, Vermaelen, Koscielny, Jenkinson, who's getting the starts now, Wilshere, Ramsey, Walcott, Ozil, Royce, and Giroud. But as you can see, starting the transfer negotiations with Mangala and Higuain, of course, they still want 49 million for him, and I'm just like, no, I'm giving you less money than this. So I put it down to 46, and I want him, but I'm not willing to pay a lot of money. As you see, my expected earnings is 67 million, so of course that's how much money I basically have to spend without me winning any of the cups or leagues or titles or anything. But as you see, my attempt to sign Adam Johnson was unsuccessful, but they still want 46 million for Higuain. I was like, I can bring it even lower. I'm like being a little scringy piece of crap that I am, and I try and get even lower and lower. I get to 44 million, and I'm like, 44 million, that's willing. So 44 million out of my bank pocket, and Higuain has signed for Arsenal, 2 of Real Madrid's bigger players, other than Cristiano Ronaldo and Benzema, and I've signed him. It's a huge honour to come to Arsenal. It's massive club of a huge tradition. Blah de blah de blah. We're gonna pwn this year, basically. So now with that happening, I can move Royce either to the right midfield, or just have Royce on the bench as another midfielder / centre forward, second striker, all that sort of jazz. So I add Mika Richards to the thing as well. I add him to the thing, and possible moves for Mangala, who can play right back, left back, and centre back, and a defensive midfielder and centre midfielder, 39 overall, 21 years of age, and I go out and buy him for roughly 10, I think it's 10 million. I end up actually paying, or 11, or even 12. I mean, not bad at all. Possible move for Mangala, and it's 11 million I end up spending for Mangala. Great player. But there is a very, very bad thing about to happen in roughly 2 minutes time. No, not even 2 minutes time, but 30 seconds time. It's a huge honour to come to Arsenal. It's a massive club, huge tradition, all the blah blah blah. I need born winners like him at our club, even though he's never won anything. Number 23, Mangala. Now, before we go into the first match, which will be in the next episode, in episode 17, we got FC Spartak Moscow, and we received a bid for Theo Walcott. 67 million. 67 million. Holy crap, the next match will be against Spartak Moscow in a training match as a pre-season friendly. But all I've got to say is, do I accept the bid from Juventus for Theo Walcott? 67 million is a lot of money, so comment below on should I accept it. Subscribe to my channel for more from Markcoos' reign from Arsenal, more from PES, more from all that sort of jazz. And